Good morning, my name's Kenny and I thought I'd shoot a quick intro for the channel, just sort of like say hey to everyone, welcome everybody, and yeah, sort of just explain what we're sort of looking at this year. Now last year was my first season of growing, and I found it really hard to find the information, so I'm not really one to sort of read books and sort of take the information in. I'm more of a video sort of person. So finding people that have done videos on their gardens in Melbourne it's been a real hassle. I ended up having to sort of look at YouTube videos from like southern states of Canada, northern states of America. Sort of fits in with our sort of weather down here in Melbourne. That's how I pretty much learnt. So I thought I'd do a few videos to get the knowledge out there and to sort of help everybody else out. You know, they're pretty rough. I've never done this whole video thing before, let alone editing it. That'll be a bit of fun later on. So I'll apologise for that, but the info is good. So in the topics that we're going to cover throughout the growing season, we'll start off with seeding. I'm going to seed most of what I'm growing. Then we're going to move on to repotting them and then actually putting them into the garden. But I'm also going to go through pruning each of the veggies that I've got. I'm also going to go through like specific little cares. There's not really too much that we have to know between the different veggies. Generally, most of them are all about the same. So there's a few little tips and tricks that I learnt last year, and most of it's all about hand pollinating and you know, really making your garden flourish. So they're going to be the topics that I'm going to be covering. Pruning, a lot of pruning, because if you don't prune your plants the right way, they tend to sort of just do their own thing. And or when you're growing your veggie patch, you really want to, you know, kind of just get the veggies, not everything else. So we'll cover those sorts of tips. Repotting, just general care, a bit of watering, fertilisers and feeding. We'll cover all that as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I learnt so much last year, and I'm so looking forward to this year again. The veggies that I've grown last year were absolutely delicious. Loved them. So much better than store-bought. Just goes to show, I guess, if you have enough time and you put a little bit of love into your garden, then it will reward you. Like, there's absolutely no worries, no hassles. But yeah, just this is pretty much the garden that I'm actually dealing with. So yeah, I'm going to have some fun this year. I've also got another one out the front. So I'll be growing all the veggies that we actually like to eat at home. So we're going to have some corn this year. We're going to have zucchini, peas, peppers. We're not really into the chilies, so we're going to steer clear of that one. We're going to go a few herbs, parsley, oregano. What else is there? A bit of spearmint. We're also going to do squash, pumpkin. I did really well last year, and I'm really surprised on it, but I managed to get honeydew and rock melon going, so they turned out really well, and that's kind of inspired me to try and grow watermelon. So we'll see if we get enough sun for that one down here in sunny old Melbourne. I don't see why we shouldn't get enough, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it all comes down to the way we set our garden up, so yeah, you just got to be careful of that one. Then we're going to do leafy greens out the front, so a lot of leafy greens, a lot of Asian greens as we're coming into summer. So, you know, the cold winter sort of lettuces that we like down here in Melbourne, like, yeah, they don't really handle the heat too well. So I'm going to be growing all the Asian spinaches and all that sort of stuff. So that should be good. That should be really good. So I hope to see you throughout the year. I hope to see some nice progress throughout the garden. You know, it's going to be good. Like, subscribe, drop a few comments if you'd like. Yeah, and just enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully your garden goes just as well as what mine will. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, you enjoy your day. Bye.